What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Den of Weebs. I'm AJ.
And I'm Frankie.
uh, so, I definitely forgot to edit the last video. Frankie
It
brought that up because his sister caught it, and yeah, so my bad on that. I'll make sure that doesn't
wasn't the
happen with
last
this
video.
video.
It was the one before that.
Was it?
Yeah, because the last thing we did was the album review, dummy.
Oh, yeah. Um, which you guys have been talking with us on that video, which I was very surprised. It was a very long video.
Yeah, it was an hour. Anyone that can sit and listen to us for almost an hour, like literally 10 seconds away from being an hour, like, I don't know how you do it.
But yeah, so another thing that I wanted to talk about was we are going to be streaming on Saturday, this Saturday, which is, when is that? Not when this video comes out, so that's the 30th.
30th.
Yeah. So yeah,
One day was spooky day.
we'll be streaming on Saturday at 7:30 Central Time, PM, not in the morning. And then of course that means 8:30 Eastern. And then what is that? It's 5 o'clock.
It would be 6:30.
5:30.
It would be
It's
6:30
5.
Pacific time.
You're 2 hours behind.
No, I'm an hour behind you, and I think Pacific time is 1 hour behind me.
No, you're 2 hours behind. Because I'm 3 hours behind on Pacific time. So it would be 5:30.
Fuck you.
I'm right and you're wrong. Okay,
Shut
so
up,
yeah.
big butted bitch.
8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, 5:30 Pacific. We will be live on YouTube. So you'll be able to just watch us on here. And I'll go ahead and schedule that as soon as I can. You can set a reminder for it. Blah, 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 blah. You should get a notification anyways if you have our bell clicked already. But getting into the video, we are reacting to Bodysnatcher. The song is Absolved of the Strings and Stone.
That sounds like a metal name if I've ever seen one.
So I just recently found this band and I've been loving them. I don't think I've heard this song yet, but like I've had their stuff on repeat. And this video just came out yesterday, so I was like, hell yeah, let's fucking react to it. It's very chunky, almost like beat down deathcore, I feel like. So I don't know how you'll feel about it, but I enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy the chunkiness of it, but yeah.
That chonkiness.
Are you ready?
No. Yes, sir.
3, 2, 1, go.
Right out the gate. just need to pick up my chair. We're getting lower and lower.
Oh my god. So
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that part.
Yes. Oh my god, this is so good. Hell yeah. So I loved the song, if you couldn't tell. There is one thing, there's a few things that I love about this band, and it's like how much they mix together in their like
Mm-hmm.
music. Because at the very beginning, I don't know if like you noticed, but it's almost kind of like a thrash metal riff in the
Yeah,
beginning.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it gets like super like chunky, like old like MySpace deathcore back in the day, like early Chelsea Grin style. And
Mm-hmm.
then you said it before, kind of like describing Lorna Shore like symphonic deathcore basically. It was
Yeah.
like bits of like that in it. It was like there's so much, and then there's just like hardcore aspects in it as well. It's like yeah, I just like love what they're doing because it's like um what is a good word, it's like stimulating, like my mind is just like vibrating. It's so
Making
good.
my brain more wrinkly.
Yeah, so yeah, I like that. And they're really good with like their drummer is with like the drum fills, and then like also kind of like the I never knew the right term for it, but like when I was like really good friends with Mateo, we always called it like drum chasing. So it's basically like when you have double bass, like you're like kind of like mimicking the guitar, or like you're kind of like doing other things to like go along with it. And
Yeah.
so like that dude, he does like so much stuff where like if you go back and you listen to it again and you start paying attention, you're like, oh, like fuck, I never realized that was going on. So yeah,
Yeah. No, I mean it was good because I agree. Like what the beginning riff definitely reminded me of is it reminded me a lot of Power Trip. So
yeah,
immediately, because I was like I immediately got like those, like I would probably say like Crossbreaker vibes from
yeah,
it. I was like, it reminds me of something like that. Because it wasn't as fast as like some of the other songs. Obviously, Power Trip does, but immediately I was like, it feels like a modern, like heavy thrash metal aspect. And like there wasn't really anything that in it that is in like typical deathcore or death metal that I didn't like. Like it was super rhythmic and like even in the super chunky sections, like there was still never a point where it threw me out of it.
Yeah.
Um and like especially that one sequence right before like it really got into like the kind of, I would guess you would say, kind of like the more symphonic section of it, where everything's silenced out except for the drums, and
Yeah.
then the drums just kind of did those fills. And I love whenever that happens because not only does it just sound awesome, but when everything comes back in after that, it immediately makes whatever comes back in sound like 10 times better.
You know,
If you are a good band and the drummer is sick and everyone else is, if you do that shit, everything that like that happens right before there's going to be some massive change in it, that always hits like 50 times harder
I
when
was
that happens.
I was thinking about that because it's like it is like that. Like I never like paid attention to it, but it's almost like a battle
Mhm.
cry. It's like
Yep.
that happens, and then like shit is about to just like fucking break loose.
hmm It's like, and bands obviously do that in different ways. Like, can have different ways of like doing stuff like that, but like specifically that, and it's like, and it's not just exclusive to metal. Like you
Mm-mm.
can hear it like in any type of music, like punk rock, pop punk, like alternative, whatever it is. Anytime, I would say, like probably one of the best times it hits is in metal, just because I think of just the way the tone of the instruments are.
Yeah.
But yeah, like anytime that happens and everything silences out and you just get like that just drum fill, shit's about to hit the fan. Like it's about to hit, and when it does, and it always does. And I don't think there's ever been a moment that's happened, and I did not like what followed it. If I'm be honest, I would have to think of a song where it happens where I hated it. But
Yeah.
that's always like one of my favorite parts of the song is when that happens.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
hell, hell yeah, brother.
So, did you enjoy it or did you like it?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it for sure.
Did you enjoy it or did you like it?
Well, I just said I enjoy it, so I'm gonna
Right.
stick with that.
So, what I mean is like enjoy it means like, yeah, that was like good. Like it means, oh, I'm going to go look up more of their stuff.
Oh, well then, yeah, I would say I would like it. Because it sounds
Okay.
like you're well, it was because then it seemed like you were putting more, like, emphasis on enjoy, so I'm like, I don't know
yeah,
where you're
no.
going with this. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I liked
Uh,
it and I enjoyed it, and this would
mhm.
be something that I would listen to again. I don't know what answer you're looking for here. Like,
yeah,
what
no,
the
that's what
fuck
I meant.
answer do you want? What do you want from me? What do
yeah.
you want from me? What do you want from me?
Yeah. So,
A
I'll
little
go ahead and
throwback
end the
for everyone.
video. I'll go ahead and end the video. Um, Once again, we'll be streaming on Saturday the 30th. It'll be at 8:30 Eastern p.m. I keep forgetting that. And then 7:30 p.m. Central and 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. But if you like the video and you like the song, go ahead and give the video a like. Leave a comment down below on what you thought. We always love interacting with you guys. Hit the bell for notifications whenever a new video goes up, and then subscribe if you want to keep up. But we're the Den of Weebs, and I'm AJ,
I'm Frankie.
and we will see you next time. Bye.
Peace.